I'm about to give y'all a visual of how the parking lot should look before y'all go in the bars.
Let me tell you what this says about you. If you accept a coffee date, that actually shows that you accept the bare minimum.
Gold digger, or saying that I have gold digger energy, is probably one of my favorite compliments.
5-star restaurant in Miami. How much is that gonna range?
300 to 800.
What the f? Y'all don't jump, man. Listen, I've been out the game for a long time. If this is how y'all get down, y'all will never see me back in this game ever again. What's good, peeps? It's your boy JP back at it again with another reaction video, and today we are reacting to Astral Dior Plus. Shout out to the bro Astral Dior. He is the inspiration behind this channel. If you don't know, I've said it several times. I will continue to say it till I get tired of saying it. Shout out to Astral Dior. One day I will work as hard as you. He's almost at 100K subscribers on this Plus channel, so please go subscribe to the brother, get him to 100K. But today's video is why TikTok dating advice is terrible. I think that goes without saying. Everybody from about a decade to now sucks at giving dating advice, except for me. I'm gonna correct all their wrong. So if you want to figure that out, hit the like and subscribe button. Join the Prosper Gang. We're keeping it PG. There's a whole lot of prosperity going on around this mug. You feel me? So with that being said, without further ado, let's TikTok our way into this video.
Corny ass nigga.
That was corny, but I don't care.
Several bad puns later.
Reacting to TikTok dating advice is terrible. There's so many ways to go about dating these days, man, and they're really all the same things. They're just being broadcasted, on the internet. Actually, when you think about it, some of them has been curated to the things that are said on the internet, so the real life aspect of it all is kind of altered. There's a few ways to look at it, I guess. Best way, I think, is to listen to your older OG talk. Hopefully you got some. If not, you here with me and they'll give you all the game. I remember when I was young, my uncle saw a woman that looked good. We were in Atlanta. He made me get up out the car, walk into the subway that she was at, tell her she looked pretty, and made me come back in the car just to build the confidence up. That's how we used to grow up. Let's get
Shout out to his OG. Real nigga.
to it, man.
When you think about receiving dating advice, advice on how to mingle with the opposite gender, where do you think the best place to go is to get this kind of advice? Surely the first thing that comes to mind is TikTok, right? If not, maybe you're the
You need to grow up.
weird one.
What's happening? Imagine seeing this as your 7-Eleven.
That's nasty.
Man, you'll be like, what?
And TikTok has the best advice.
Welcome to another edition of Revenge Ideas from a Lawyer That Won't Get You Arrested, probably. Did you know that you can buy live hissing cockroaches on Amazon in sets of 2, 5, 15, 30, or 50?
Yeah, I actually did know this. I hope if you own pet reptiles, you know this.
They'll just open up what they think is a normal-ass Amazon package, and it will be full of cockroaches.
Not true.
What's wrong with y'all? Go outside and go touch some grass, nigga.
That right there would actually, let's say he's about to debunk this apparently. Oh, it says live animals, I see. But yeah, if I got this, the person that I saw this was from, you've started a war that you are not going to want. Cockroaches, hissing cockroaches. I want you to know, if I ever got that in the P.O. box when I finally started doing them, your address is on there. I'm coming. I'm pulling up, bro. I'm coming. For real.
At all. They actually label it with, here, I actually have a box right here. Live animals from Superworm Company. And then even if you did open it, it's not just going to have the worms in the box. It's contained pretty well. It'd be kind of,
I guess maybe if you as a person was just so gangster that you could unleash them, put it in the box, close it yourself. Maybe.
Stupid if people bought these that actually need them, and whatever they bought just ran out the box and hid in their house.
What if he calls Amazon to see where it's from. Guess what? He can't, because they don't have live people on the phone that you can talk to.
Geez, I just had a really bad breakup with this crazy chick, and you know, a week later I get a package that says live animals on it. Oh, I wonder who this is from.
Right.
I'm really sorry to burst your
For real. When I see live animals, this is from who?
People act like they can't get touched. I don't ever advocate for no violence against women, but people playing dangerous games like they can't get touched.
Yeah.
Watch who you play with. I ain't like that, but some people act like you can get touched and just leave people alone.
Bubble, like, she really actually thought she had something going on too. Like, this was the perfect prank. Anyways, this wasn't even really dating advice. This was just stupid advice. Up next,
I just put up to the bar that I'm about to go in, and ladies, I'm about to give y'all a visual of how the parking lot should look. Look at the men behind me. I'm about to give y'all a visual of how the parking lot should look before I go in the bar.
I disagree. I don't think it.
Oh my gosh, bro. People are ruining people's brains with these expectations. Like there's some silly woman out there and silly man that are gonna be looking at this and be like, nah, for real. And like, oh wait, so I just put up to this spot and it's not looking like this? Nah, Same thing for the guy. Oh, it's not.
And I think maybe because I'm older and like a lot of these people are younger than me, so I'm 31, so a lot of people are younger than me, so I'm thinking like, and not all of them, some of them are around my age, but because I'm older, like I think for myself, like I grew up before this really became like, internet became like the mainstream to where everybody get their information from the internet. So like I still had some life where like, you know, you still had your elders around and all that, right? People are crazy. There's people out here that like they live and breathe internet, and they will believe crap like this. It's crazy.
Look, hey, nah, I can't take her to there, bro. There's only Toyota Camrys out here.
Should look like this. Not a single Hellcat in sight. Come on.
Going on dates and looking for these rich men, because they're out here, baby. It's Tuesday.
Okay,
so
it's
listen,
Tuesday.
It's Tuesday night. It's like 8:45.
8:45,
and I'm out
okay.
here. I really should have been out here a little bit earlier.
That's what I'm
but
saying.
it's
Early bird
clearly
gets the worm.
Still looking good, so I'm doing what I'm supposed to do.
You looking alright?
My hair is all black. I have on a Gucci purse and a black dress.
I don't mean to burst your bubble. You look great, but this is just how like the average middle class woman dresses up.
Yeah, you're not. Yeah. Nice black dress on.
I was trying not to be mean either, but I was really gonna say, yeah, you not like, if you talking about rich men, you're not busting like that. Like rich, man, they got money, cool. Rich, no. All due respect. If I was rich, I just love her though. She's beautiful. Not rich beautiful though. I'm just saying. No disrespect though.
Nice gold accent jewelry. You know, your hair is done. You look good. You're good. You know what I'm saying?
Up for a night out. I can't really complain about her too much. She knows what she wants and she had to go get it without getting caught. You know, at least she admits that she's out here looking for rich men. Like, there's a lot of chicks out there that'll be like, man, I want you to buy me all these things and spend money on me, but I'm not a gold digger. At least this chick is admitting, you know, like, okay, I'm out here looking for rich men.
Yeah.
Like, she's just out here for a bag. And then she's sharing the method to all these ghetto chicks. And I read the comments, and yeah, they're pretty ghetto in there.
I'd imagine. Absolutely. They are applauding this.
Also, how you should look. Some girl be looking ghetto AF. You look incredible and demure and cutesy. First of all, you type ghetto AF. Secondly, who knew? Who knew, man? Rich men don't want to date some ghetto trashy woman who has a mop for a wig. And
oh God, he's spazzing on her now. Dang.
Dude, we ain't gotta do all that now. Now, hey. Chill. Chill, my dude. Chill. We can point out her excessiveness without beating the brakes in, if you get what I'm saying.
She wasn't very ghetto though. I don't know. We kind of helps. Hold on. Yeah. Shorty wasn't really acting too ghetto. She was very gold diggerish, but when did gold digger become ghetto though? A lot of white women be gold diggers.
And that's where that dark skin shit come in. When niggas be wanna be, and I ain't gonna say niggas. He ain't on. When dudes wanna throw ghetto because somebody's dark skinned. That's what that is.
Oh.
Fucking grasshoppers for eyelashes. Who knew, man? Out there screaming and twerking in the club. Like, who knew, man?
What? Oh no!
Shout out to Dior, because it's like it feels like bro just want to bro just want to get his shit off, bro. He don't like black people. That's what it is. God dang, bro. Now I don't even want to do your video no more. I'm about to take my shout out to you back. Well, no. Shout out to Dior. But whoever the guy he's reacting to don't like black people or something, because now you stretching it. This is what happens when you got these no-face channels. Watch them. They be on their racist. I'm just saying, you doing too much now. I was with you, and then you overdid it.
No! She wasn't even in the club twerking or nothing.
Bro, it's crazy.
He's just speculating because she black and she had a wig on. Hold on.
That's what he doing.
Fighting for my people real quick.
You know what I mean? For real.
Hold on, because none of that happened.
Who knew that the rich millionaires didn't want a woman that is out here doing shit like that? The other comments were just women repeating exactly what the lady said in the video. And then this was kind of gross. It's giving ladies, leave your man at home. The club is full of ballers and their pockets full grown. Why you got a man if you're going for a baller? What's the point of it? And then someone actually did mention the lack of Hellcats. And, you know, she is smart. She runs from Hellcats very fast. I don't think you can run faster than a Hellcat, but hey, at least you're trying, and at least you got the mental capacity to know that a nigga that got a Hellcat ain't no nigga you want to be fucking with.
Okay, so this is a black male.
Okay, because I hope, because he talking like that, he better be, you know what I mean? Shit.
Just sounds like he's just a black male. It scared me for a second. But still, though, brother. Your brain a little bit tainted, I might say.
Anyways, you guys remember when I was talking about how some women claim to not be gold diggers but expect you to spend $300 to $800 on a first date?
How old are you?
28.
Let's say I wanted to take you out. How much do you expect me to spend on a first date?
Depends where we're going.
What's your expectation, though?
I don't really have any.
Okay, this seems kind
of cap, but it could be.
I'm promising she doesn't have an expectation on the first date.
So
I swear she's just saying that because she's on camera, but I could be wrong.
Hit you up and say, hey, let's go to Burger King and get slushy.
Nah,
but
come
look,
on, dog.
Will anybody do that?
No.
Right? You can't say no. I guess he's just trying to fish the thing at the answer out of her. Okay, fair enough.
No. I mean, at least nice 5-star type of restaurant.
Are you fucking retarded? I'm not saying that because your opinion is garbage. I'm saying that because it took this amount of pressing for you to actually form your opinion. You're 28 years old and you didn't learn how to do critical thinking in high school.
Jesus Christ. He ain't playing.
Yeah, he on 10.
Yeah. Dang. He not playing. I mean, I get it, but it's all of that. Are you retarded? You couldn't get your own answer out because... Great video, bro, but damn.
Amount of prying that this guy had to do for her to actually form a thought is mind-boggling. This guy's like...
No, he tricked her into it. That's what it was. She had a thought from the get-go. She was just thinking, okay, the camera right here, I don't want to look crazy. And then he tricked her into saying it. Like, he was smart. He fished it out. That's what he was doing. That's what he was trying to do.
How much are you expecting a man to spend on a first date for you? Oh, I don't know. Well, what's your expectations? I don't know. Well, so like Burger King is fine then? Oh, well, now that you mention it, yeah, it'd have to be a 5-star restaurant. Like,
she had that in her mind already. She just didn't want to say it until he outsmarted her out of saying it.
Why could it, like, are you that stupid you couldn't say that at the beginning?
Depending on how it goes, depending how I like you, and that all kind of goes with me even saying yes for a first actual date.
5-star restaurant in Miami. How much is that gonna range?
300 to 800.
And I don't even know you. I just met you. Now you got it like that. If you making 150, 175, 200K a year, maybe that ain't shit. For me and my budget, you got me all the way messed up. If you thought I was gonna do something like that, you can't.
Now we get into it. As I like to speak on things as they get revealed. 800 bones on the first one. I guess if I'm the man having all the cheese and all the chicken, you know, and that's really just nothing to me. And maybe that's just how it is in Miami. But expecting the $800 anything over, I'll say in the point of life that I'm in, just because a nice joint, 800. I'm not mad at 300. I'm not mad at the 250. 300. I'm like,
I ain't even doing 250. But look at it like this. This is the problem I have with that. Like I said, Dior got the bread though, so maybe that's why he can. 250. If you watching this and you're an average guy like me at the moment, maybe when I get to Dior level, I won't be average, and I might be like, yeah, 250, 300. Now, I got a girl, so I wouldn't do neither one of those anyway. But you get it hypothetically, right? This is the thing though. This is $250. It'd be different if the $250 was going into what you already had going on. What if the girl finds a stupid reason not to like you? Like, oh, the way you chew his food. You spent $250, $300 on a date where a girl just said, nah, I'm good. Well, you just gave away $300. You gotta do the next girl. Another $300. The next girl, another $300. Now you on multiple dates, and you like $1,500 down, $900 to $1,500 down, and you barely get a call back. That's a very expensive trial and error. I ain't saying coffee dates, but man, like, okay, I only say this. If y'all do the old school way, I don't think y'all do it like this no more. If you do it the old school way to where like you get her number, y'all start talking, you fizzling out, y'all getting to know each other. Maybe y'all link up somewhere just to like chat or whatever. Or maybe you don't. Maybe you chat on the phone. You build the rapport up. Then you spend that on the first date. Ooh, I get it. But if you said, hi, my name is blank, and she say, hi, my name is blank, you make a little funny, corny joke, she laughs, you get her number, and then you take her to a $300 date restaurant, and y'all barely talked? What the y'all on y'all? Man. Listen, I've been out the game for a long time. If this is how y'all get down, y'all will never see me back in this game ever again. Crazy.
I'm feeling it, but it's like, it's okay though, because if it all fall through, I had a nice dinner, and you know I don't do this all the time, and so I'm not.
So that must mean he said I don't do this all the time. Okay, that means you're asking out one girl and you're leaving it like that. At that point, okay, cool. But if you asking out, I'm thinking like, bro, you're doing this with this girl, you gotta do this with the next girl, then the next girl, then the next girl. If it don't work out. No, bro, that's a lot of money. If everybody had that standard, this would be screwed. They wouldn't be dating nobody.
Really mad at 300 because it's not all this 300 is not just, I'm not doing the 300 just because of you. It's also because I was like, oh well, that does sound good. I haven't had a nice expensive dinner in a minute. I'll do 300. But 800, not on.
Maybe.
Imagine getting rejected by this chick and then seeing this video later on and realizing you dodged an $800 bullet. I don't mean to sound like an incel, but if I'm spending $800 on a woman, I'm not expecting her to sleep with me. No. She can come back to my place and clean my entire house, block every dude on social media, and then meal prep me breakfast for the next morning.
A man to spend $800 on a first date.
Yeah.
Has it happened before?
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of patch or update that these kind of women got for them to think that a first date needs to be some extravagant adventure at a 5-star restaurant. And these same women are now trying to say that coffee is not a first date.
Do not go on that coffee date. Do not go on that boba date. Do not go meet that man for drinks.
Do not let a woman who got implants only to pull 25,000 views tell you how to live your life.
This man saw you, and his first initial thought wasn't, wow, I'd really love to get to know her over some dinner and a nice ambiance.
I think the fact that you don't think that a coffee shop is nice ambiance for a first date says more about you than it does about him. And the reason why I say there's some women, not all women, that think like this is because I do go through the comments and, you know, I see...
And it, like, for real, coffee shop, like, think about we set the mood. It's like winter time, right? It's like winter fall, so it's kind of chilly, right? You know what I'm saying? You meet somebody, oh yeah, let's go to a nice coffee, a nice one, right? A cool one with a nice little vibe. Y'all pull up, y'all chilling, y'all talking. You feel me? Maybe y'all go do one more thing after. This is a cool little vibe right there. Y'all chilling, really post it. You know? That's a dope time. You gonna mess around and miss out because you listening to Shorty in the Beamer.
It's all about money, and everybody's dating. Like a lot of these women be dating you so they can show off to their homegirls. Like they it's a competition for their homegirls. Like who can score the best date and flash it on social media. It's just a competition. They're not gonna say that. They hide it behind the girls thing, where it's like, no, you're flashing it for social media so you can show off to your other homegirl that's probably not going on a date. And it's kind of like you're kind of getting a step on her in that. I mean, I guess, but it's irresponsible, especially when they get to taking a picture in the food and you ain't in it. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. It shows you a lot. Like I said, I'm not the person to say coffee dates, but I'm not the one to say you go to no 300. Like, is this about me or is this about social media? Like, what are you talking about?
With the implants on TikTok, man.
Women say, well, I don't see
Which I'm not dissing her for the implants. I'm not mad at implants.
Issue with coffee, and God bless your soul. I think women like this who think that they need to be treated like the fucking Queen of England on the first date are definitely a minority of women who got pumped and dumped by a rich guy and now expect the first date to be some extravagant bonanza.
Because, I did it, a rich guy did it for me. You were... I'm not even gonna say that. Because it's not gonna be fun. It's not gonna be respectful. No. But if you know, somebody had fun and it wasn't you.
Or they watch some chick flick drama movie and think they need to be treated like the main character. Like this woman. A 5-star restaurant isn't safe? I'm sorry, but I don't even think McDonald's is safe for you because you'll probably run the Big Mac bill.
Yo, chill, dude. Chill. Chill, bro. We gotta stop. We can get our point across without I ain't gonna lie, that was funny. But we gotta get our point across without disrespecting one another. We don't have to scoop to their level. You can get your point across. You ain't gotta disrespect them though, bro.
Hundreds.
He just spazzed on terrible advice. This is screams. I'm in it to be spoiled by this man I don't even know. And that's it. Gold digger energy.
Me a gold digger, or saying that I have gold digger energy, is probably one of my favorite compliments. Gold digger, gold collector, gold connoisseur. I'm gonna wear that badge with honor.
Oh yeah, let her go on about her life. She She's gold. Yeah, she's living the life that she wants. She's living the life that she wants. She wants that. So she's like like she said, you're complimenting her at this point. She's happy with this life. She's getting a couple views on TikTok. She gets a random one to do 3.8 million. She's feeling good. Her life is great to her. Don't worry about that. No, there's not worth convincing.
At least she admits it, but also going through her page, it looks like she's just been on a bunch of dates within the past year and still single. So how is that going for you? Do you think you'll finally find the love of your life here in 3 years?
I don't think she's looking for it. That's the problem. And that's the problem that some of these guys don't get. That like, just because you assume that's what they want, don't mean they want that. Maybe that's exactly what she wants. Let her get it. Just say, all right, like Dior said, move on to the next. This is not the lane for what we are trying to worry about. You know what I mean?
Your 40s?
Oh,
Men coined this term gold digger as an insult for women that want and demand more. So I feel like if you ever get called a gold digger, you're doing something right.
That is not true. The term gold digger is a warning. It's a warning that the woman is only with you for your money. And once your money runs out or she finds somebody richer, she's going to leave you. So when that inevitably happens, do not crash out because we warned you this was going to happen. She's a gold digger. She's after gold.
My favorite photo of all time, bro. Favorite picture ever drawn in the history of the world, bro. This picture has made me coming up in my brain every time I feel like stopping.
Not love. But this goes both ways. Some rich men don't want love. They just want a woman, and they want a woman that's cleaner and legaler than a prostitute. So they get a woman like you, buy them gifts until they find somebody prettier and younger, and then they leave you, which is why you're probably still single. Anyways, let's get the opinion of a woman who had to get a bachelor's degree in psychology just to give relationship advice on TikTok. Let's get her opinion.
This is why you should never accept a coffee date for a first date. Perhaps it sounds convenient to you because you don't need to spend the whole evening with a stranger you may not like.
Yes, that is the point. It's a first date. You might not like them. You might not want to be with them for a long time. If you don't like them, you have an easy way to leave. Oh, I finished my coffee. It was nice meeting you. Bye. If you like them, you can continue talking after the coffee and maybe even do something else after the coffee.
As if he says, let that girl prove herself first before I'm willing to take her out for dinner.
Isn't that kind of how it works? Like, this is like femcel logic. You know how incels get mad at women who don't sleep with them on the first date? Femcels get mad at men who don't spend a few hundred on them on the first date.
My son is still yelling, guys. What is he yelling about? Let's go jingle the belt next to him real quick. Sounds like he's disobeying his mother. Sorry, guys. It's part of the fatherhood that they don't show you. Sounds like it's calmed down a bit.
Hey.
But let me tell you what this says about you. If you accept a coffee date that actually shows that you accept the bare minimum.
No, actually it shows that they're a low maintenance, tolerable person and reasonable.
Yourself as being worthy of something more than just a coffee. How can he be convinced?
Do I gotta bring $1 million to this?
Man, why is it gotta be this us versus you versus... This is like a tug of war battle. Dating ain't supposed to be no tug of war, bro. It's about effort. And I ain't saying like excessive effort, like monetary effort, because you can date a rich guy and he take you to Ruth Chris or Steak 48 if you're in Houston and spend all that money on you and then whack you tomorrow. And I ain't talking about what his thing. I'm talking about what the things on his hand or his hands. You know what I mean? He could whack you tomorrow. Then that whole day prior don't mean nothing. Sometimes they spend all that money because they want to control you. Not because they see you as an individual. They see you as a token. Something to spend money on, get what they need, and go about their business. But then you see that as a standard when they saw you as a token. Crazy. People are crazy, man.
Fucking dang. You're worthy of no, it's not that, bro. She's just worth a coffee, bro. Now I'm not gonna lie. There's probably some manosphere guy that out there that's really, but she just shows her worth yet. She's worth of coffee. You know, that somebody's probably thinking like that. I can't lie. So maybe this is where that response is coming from. Got to think about it from different perspectives. But this tainting the brain for the person that, you know, just like, yeah, I'm just trying to get to know you, talk, you know, this, that, and the third, like something like. Me and my girl met with first like thing we did at, you know, I wouldn't even say coffee date. I wouldn't call it this the first date. I'll just say like, you know, we hung out, right? I wouldn't necessarily say it's the date, but me and my girl, we went and got food. I forgot what the place was called. She knows, but I forgot. But it was basically like we just went to go eat like something light. Like it wasn't even Chipotle. It was something other than that. Now, granted, we were young. But still, I feel like you can still do the same thing, though.
Well, then with that logic, we can just cause a huge slippery slope and just you're only worth a 5-star dinner. Why didn't he take you out with Obama? Why didn't he? Why didn't
you're only worth $800? You worth $800. That's it. $800, nothing. Yeah, exactly. Oh, my batteries.
Like, with that logic, will it ever be good enough? Will anything ever be good enough for you? I think women like this are just old and miserable, and they want younger girls to be just as old and miserable as they are.
But a coffee date.
Well, yeah, they failed, and they want to see success in somebody else after them, so it validates that they were right the whole time. They just didn't do it right, so they can give that advice and see somebody else do it, and it works for them. It's like they get to live through the person that's doing it right, because for whatever reason it didn't work out for them.
It doesn't sound like fun. It sounds more like a job. Okay, I'll go sit there for half an hour, see if he's worth it, see if I like him, and then we're talking.
Again, that sounds like your miserable opinion because you're a miserable, materialistic person. Also, doesn't that happen on every first date, what she just described, whether you're going out for dinner or going out for coffee? Like, if you go on a dinner date with somebody, you're not going to sit down and talk to them and get to know them? That only happens on coffee dates? What? And, you know, my nosy ass once again had to check the comment sections, and she was absolutely getting cooked by both men and women. Anyways, this kind of reminds me of a list I found on the internet of a survey that asked women what doesn't consider as a first date, what they wouldn't want to do on a first date. So this ranges from, like, Cheesecake Factory, Buffalo Wild Wings, IHOP, Starbucks, nightclubs and stuff like that. And I went through and kind of marked
sports events. I feel like that's a good one. You know what I'm saying? Sporting event. You don't know, actually, you know, well, it's a fun time. Like, you might not get to talk that much, but it's a pretty good time.
What I agree and disagreed with the blue being like kind of a neutral situational kind of thing. So we got like your mid-tier restaurants like Cheesecake Factory.
Let me see.
Neutral
a hookah bar, nightclub, a Waffle House, right?
Yeah, it's gonna get
a hookah bar. Why not?
Depending on
if y'all both like hookah.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying? In Houston, I'm saying a lot of people would be happy with that. You get like a hookah lounge, a nice hookah lounge, right? They gotta have good food. They also bring the hookah. Y'all chopping it up. Y'all get drinks. That's a good vibe.
Come on, man. Is too.
My Houston people vouch for me.
Yep.
Somewhere that requires a long drive. Okay, interesting. But he thinks that's okay. Movie night? No, I wouldn't say movie night either. Family functions? Not for my first date. We're not doing that.
I'm gonna tell y'all why the movies. For those that's watching, I'm gonna tell y'all why the movies, not just movie night, but the movies period, is a terrible first date. That's lazy. And I'm not saying lazy as in like you don't want to spend no money. That's lazy in engagement. You get to hide all your flaws and insecurities during movies. You know how to. You're not gonna talk to the other person. You're just gonna watch the movie, have a brief talk afterwards, have a talk on the way home, or talk on the way dropping her off. Give her a hug, maybe a kiss on the cheek, and she goes home. She didn't get to engage with you for real. You're just hiding. You're hiding all your flaws, and you're hiding all her flaws with a movie. You need to sit down somewhere and talk, engage on the first date. I'm not saying it's a bad date in general. It's a bad first date. Movies need to be saved to at the earliest third. The earliest, not the first one, not the second one. And depending on how those first two go, maybe the third one would be it. That you only take women on dates to the movies that you already got a rapport to, and you only trying to crack or something. You know what I mean? People that you're trying to be serious with, you need to take them somewhere where you can engage and have conversations. That's why I agree, nightclubs ain't it either. Anywhere where it's super loud music, no. Hookah lounges, if the music isn't loud and it's like maybe during the day, like I said, I'm from Houston, so in the Houston area, so if you go during the day, sometimes the hookah lounges don't have loud music, so you can still talk. It's kind of like a restaurant with like subtle music in the background, you know what I mean? But yeah, go so low key. Waffle House is a better date than the movies. Argue with your mama, I don't care. The Waffle House is a better date than the movies because you're not engaging at the movies. You're sitting there for an hour and a half to 2 hours, not talking to each other, looking at a screen. You avoid her insecurities, she avoids your insecurities. You avoid her flaws, she avoids your flaws. And you need to see each other flaws and red flags so you can decipher if y'all really want to go on another date. You cannot do that on the first date because you're at the movies. That's a bad idea. Go to a restaurant, do something that's engaging. Stay away from the movies until at very minimal third date. Gotcha.
Ice cream date, dope. Coffee date, I guess. I don't even like coffee, so Starbucks, same mixed up. Church as a first date. No.
That like, why y'all even, unless y'all met in church or you met at some type of religious event. If not, if you're not like live, if you don't live, breathe, or sleep church, that does not need to be your first date at all. No,
I'm not. Nah. The gym.
No.
Again, maybe if y'all both do a leg
engagement
day, because girls like leg days, and y'all both talking and y'all can laugh and pick each other's brain. First date, these are good, just hang out things to do with somebody. But first date, Denny's, IHOP, a buffet. No. Red Lobster. I mean, if y'all like Red Lobster and that's in the budget and both parties are cool with that, cool. Wingstop. Sit in Wingstop and eat. I probably wouldn't say that. Buffalo Wild Wings. I don't like Buffalo Wild Wings, so I'm gonna just say no. Any fast food chain. No. Your house. No, don't do that. The movies. I thought he said the movies was a no. Movie night. Oh, Netflix, Hulu. Oh, the movies isn't though. It's not either one. Olive Garden again. Teaches on Chipotle. No, I wouldn't say that. Chili's. Probably wouldn't say that. And Applebee's definitely wouldn't say that. Cheesecake Factory. It's a good go.
Situational kind of thing. So we got like your mid-tier restaurants like Cheesecake Factory, Applebee's, Chili's, Olive Garden, Red Lobster, and I think these are perfectly fine for first date. In fact, I think that these restaurants were probably designed with first dates in mind. And then you have stuff like Buffalo Wild Wings, Wingstop, a buffet. For Buffalo Wild Wings and Wingstop, I know that not every girl likes chicken wings. They can be messy, they can be just not too fancy, but there's some girls that love chicken wings. So depending on if she likes chicken wings or not, this might be.
It's just not. Take her into consideration. She wants to be clean. She don't want to look. Don't take her anywhere where she has to eat with her fingers. Don't do that. Do not take a girl on her first date where she has to eat with her fingers. She's trying to impress you, not trying to watch the damn football game with you. No. Do not take a girl, a woman that's ladylike on a date where she has to, on her first date where she has to eat with her fingers. Nigga, what's wrong with you?
A good place to take her. Now, buffets, yes, you do not want to take a girl to Golden Corral on the first date. I do agree with that. But there are some super, super fancy buffets out there that I think would be a pleasant first date. Chipotle, yeah, nigga, don't take no girl to...
Nigga, you don't want to eat with your fingers on the first date. That's nasty. Maybe you licking your fingers, she don't like that. No, do not go on a first date where neither one of y'all have to eat with y'all fingers.
Chipotle. This is just Mexican Subway. Inauthentic Mexican Subway. Your house might not be, unless she really likes you like that, your house is not the best first date. Any fast food chain, obviously that is off the table. IHOP, Denny's, Waffle House, these are completely off the table. This is just like this is ghetto. Waffle House is ghetto. Denny's is slightly less ghetto than Waffle House, and IHOP is slightly less ghetto than Denny's. The gym, this can be a good, if you guys are into that, that can be a great first date. But if your girl's not in, or the girl you're going on a date with isn't into like working out and going to the gym, I get that can be intimidating for other people and be kind of awkward to bring her on a first date there. Church. Now this is under the assumption that church is not the only thing you guys are going to be doing. I'm assuming that this is like there's going to be some kind of activity before church, after church, like going to get some ice cream or something after church. There's going to be something accompanied with it, because yeah, it'd be kind of boring to bring a girl just to church. But even then, bringing a girl just to church, assuming that, you know, then she's going to meet your family, you're going to meet her family.
This is first date, dude. What are you talking about? He need to be on that video where like, oh, wait, why dating TikTok? Yeah, on this video. But as one of the people that's giving bad advice. Because this is not good advice. Why is she meeting your family on your first date? You don't even know her like that, bro. You don't even know you're going to see her again. Y'all got to get, this is why y'all ain't got no girlfriends and y'all incels. Y'all gotta stop this.
And it'd be like, you know, a pretty decent time.
No.
Starbucks, coffee dates, ice cream dates. What is wrong with this for a first date? Like, it's just something chill, just something relaxing. Nothing, no high pressure, nothing. Family functions. This is how I know.
No. Why is there a check behind that? You don't know her. She don't know you. Y'all crazy. Y'all not good at this, are y'all? I can tell.
The woman,
he can't be that old. He gotta be in like his early 20s. He sound like it.
And that put this on here does not have a father, because what is wrong with
family functions? You're not on my first, not a first date. You're not
a first date. Not a second or third. More like the more like the 8th or 10th. We can talk about it, and that's talking about it.
Meet my family off the first link.
This. Unless you got some crazy ass family, you know.
She could be crazy. Fuck the family. The girl might be crazy.
Your family's having a barbecue. Oh, why don't you come over? You know how thoughtful that is? And then she could bring maybe her family. They can bring some stuff and share it, and you know.
Nah, not.
Buddy not good at this at all. No.
First date, gang?
Not good at this.
I think that's overall like a really good first date.
No, it's not.
Movie night, Netflix, Hulu, and etc. Yeah, this is sleazy. This is like if you're just trying to like booty call. There's a difference between going to the movies and movie night.
Neither are good. You're not engaging. In fact, the movie night might be a little bit better because you're in the privacy of somebody's own home, so y'all can pause the movie and talk. That's a little bit better. I would recommend that over going to a theater with other people and you can't speak to each other because you don't want to disrupt the other people that paid their own money to watch the same movie as you. This is not good because it lacks engagement and it's lazy. You don't want to talk. You just want to let the movie do the work for you. Quit being lazy, nigga. Do the work.
We all know how sleazy Netflix and chill is. And speaking of which, the movies and bowling, isn't this a classical? Ain't that just...
It used to be. But now that we older and we got social media, bro, you don't need to be watching no movies. And bowling can work. I mean, if she into that. You know what I mean? I always recommend first date's dinner. I don't think activities... Depending on the type of girl and where you met her at. If you met her on some like activity type shit or you met her on some like day-to-day type stuff, then maybe. But depending on the type of woman, just play it safe at a restaurant, bro. Like, so you can talk. Because even bowling is not that much engagement. And then you don't know how they feel about losing. It's competitive. They might not like the losing part. You want to read them out before you start playing those type of games. Just go to a restaurant. Bowling ain't bad, but it's risky. It's risky.
classic.
Oh,
you know,
bowling.
let's just
Yeah, I like
have a
that.
fun activity
No, it's risky, man.
to
Bowling,
do while
I
we
like
talk
that.
and get to know each other. If you don't want to go to bowling on the first date, I think that's because you just suck at bowling, and that's okay as long as you vocalize that and admit it. Because you might go on a date with a real nigga like me, and I'm gonna blow you the fuck out.
My girl torched me because then I found out that she was a she was a bowler in high school. She was on the bowling team. Nerd, right?
On bowling, and you're gonna go home crying, sobbing, and you're gonna go to sleep like a little baby. Nightclubs and hookah bar. This is just gross for a first date. I mean, for any date really. You wouldn't want to take no girl to a date on a nightclub or a hookah bar unless, you know, again,
People are different. Nah, nightclub, I wouldn't say that. No, hell no. First date as a nightclub, hell no. Hookah bar's different.
she's like a booty call or something. Like, yes, ladies, if he takes you to a nightclub on a first date, he does not give a fuck about you at all. That is like the ghettoest shit ever. Bars for just a drink, it just depends on if both people are really into that. Sports events, yeah, you don't want to take a girl to a sport event on the first date, or unless she's just really into it. There are
unless she's a fan too. You know
some
what I'm
girls
saying?
that are
That's a
really
good
into
one.
sports that
I
would
like
love to
that
do
one.
that, but a lot of girls really
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's still not a lot of engagement, but if y'all really into sports, both of y'all, then yeah. If she's like moderately, don't do it. Restaurant. But that could be a cool second date. Like, you get creative the second date. The first date, I know women like, oh, I like a man that's creative. On the first, man, no. Y'all just don't like talking. If this is for real, and y'all trying to be serious, you need to get to know each other. This isn't to just have a fun time. It is. You want to have fun. But the goal is to get to know somebody, not to just blow your money so they can have a good time. And then you find out later on that you don't really like that person because you find out how they really is and you didn't really like it. Y'all got to be better than that. Sit down and have a conversation, talk to each other, learn how to talk, learn how to communicate. Because that's how you'll really get to know somebody. Then the second date, if you want to do like sports events, bowling, not the movies, maybe like a hookah bar or something, cool. But first date, keep it classic, keep it straight up. Because you want to know if this person really like you. You don't want to cheat. This is like cheating your way through the dates. Then they get to date 5 and they realize they finally talking to you on date 5. And they realize, I don't like this nigga. Wonder why.
aren't. Also, I forgot the somewhere that requires a really long drive. Now, this depends on what a long drive is, but I have a feeling that whoever put this on here is just boring as shit. Actually, I think I'm going to change my mind on this one. This one's going to be situational, you know, depending on if the people are into that, because I kind of do understand you probably don't want to be in a car with somebody for a very long time on a first date. And number 30 and 31, we have rape and sleeping on call on Discord.
Huh?
Yeah, this is a bullshit list. Who made this bullshit? Who made this?
Who the fuck? This wasn't here. This wasn't in the original. Who put this here? Hold up. I'm so sorry about that, guys.
What type of joke was that?
That was terrible.
What type of joke was that?
That out,
fired my editor. He tried to have me talk about rape in Discord sleeping on call. That, guys, that's not...
Hey, let's move on.
It's not funny, guys. Anyways, in conclusion, I think half the women they surveyed are retarded, and the other half are pretty reasonable. My ideal first date is at a halal restaurant with her father present. Out of courtesy, I'd even pay for his meal. We're gonna go back to TikTok rage bait that's not actually rage bait because some women actually resonate with it.
How to get in a guy's head. How to make him freaking obsessed with you.
Wait, what did she just say? No, we gotta bring that back.
Answer. None.
That's not actually rage bait because some women actually resonate with it.
How to get in a guy's head. How to make...
Did nobody else hear that? Maybe I said no. I know what I heard. No way. What?
him freaking obsessed with you. Number 1, text him his name and then don't answer. None. Done. We're ghost. We're gone. There is no response after that.
If she tries something like this...
That's bogus. That's bogus as hell. That'll definitely make. Yeah, I haven't heard of that one. That's a scary one. That's like when your mom just says, texts you, call me. Bro, I hate that. Call me, or we need to talk. You like, what are you doing? What's happening?
That's how I'm finna be.
I'm ignoring you. I said I'm ignoring you. Stop ignoring me, ignoring you!
Guys, you want to know how to get even if she starts playing games like this? Just don't respond. It'll drive them crazy. It is that easy. You just gotta carry your life out in some peace and quiet.
Number 2, hold eye contact with him. It makes him so nervous.
Is eye contact not like normal in a conversation?
My favorite thing in the world is telling a man that you don't know if he's your type. You're still kind of figuring it out. Now this will make him want to be your type. This will make him want to figure out what your type is and be that person for you.
By the way, this only works on men that don't have goals or aspirations in life or are still in high school. I'm sorry, but do you think a man that's working 50 to 60 hour work weeks has time to put up with games like this, or a man that has aspiration and
a lot of this is like you said, this is child's play. You know what I'm saying? I don't think, well, probably women do.
I'm gonna let y'all finish the rest of the video. They still got another like 5 minutes to go. I'm tired. Buddy already ruined it with that dang list. He not that good at this, obviously. So, but shout out to Dior. You know what I mean? This is a good video. It's long, but you know, we got some good nuggets out of it. Don't be scared. Do the work. And avoid $300 to $800 dates. Unless you banking like that, you need to be taking that money and spending it on something more useful. Not that. Anyway, with that being said, shout out to Astral Dior. Y'all gonna subscribe to him or whatever, but subscribe to me too. Join the Prosper gang. There's a whole lot of prosperity going on around this month. You feel me? And remember, there is nothing impossible to they who try. Till next time, I'm out because I'm going to sleep. It's 2:40 in the morning. I'm tired. Deuce.